Welcome back to The Wrap. Let's read some of your viewer comments. First up, we have a comment about our great prison pork debate. Michael says they are banning pork from prisons. They claim it is because inmates don't like it or because of the price. Nonsense. If that were the case, they would just stop buying it. It is the same with anything else that is no longer useful in the prison system. Rick is already vexed. Anyway, they just stopped buying it. An official ban on pork only serves one purpose, and that is to appease Muslims. CARE is correct in their claim that this ban serves Muslim interests. According to the ban, is just the way to let Muslims know that they are winning. Okay, so you had a vexed look on your face. You did something with your hands that was weird. Why don't you jump in first? Because let's talk about that.
That's the whole point. The federal prison system did stop buying the pork. They didn't. They don't sell meals in prison, Michael. It's part of the deal. You get room and board, right? So they plan menus, and things are on the menus, and the prisoners eat them. It's not like they're going out and buying it. If they do want to buy it, they can still buy pork in the prisons at the commissary. They can buy pre-cooked bacon. They can buy pork rinds, but it comes out of their own wallet. It's not provided by the prison.
I had a meal card when I was in school.
When you were in prison?
Well, that too, but but it was horrible because you swipe and a certain dollar amount came off, and like in November I was out of money.
You were out of money, of course.
You know, help. Did you hear about this story?
I did hear about it.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that the whole commissary thing works in that fashion, but you have to get money from the outside.
Yes.
So it's not like you
banned. It's
yeah,
just
it's not
available.
exactly
It's not available on the menu.
And I don't know if Islam is the only religion that prohibits eating pork.
Yes.
Like halal and kosher are
Judaism.
virtually
Yeah.
identical eating cultures.
Yeah.
They just have different.
Yeah. By
religious
the way,
laws.
Michael, in case you didn't hear it, they've been providing Muslims and Jews with special meals to meet their dietary religious needs for years.
Okay, I'm getting hungry. Move on. You got the next comment.
Okay, we also got a few comments about Sgt Bergdahl. James says, although I don't know all the facts, it appears from all the information I have seen that Bergdahl deserves at least some jail time, if not a firing squad.
Very interesting. Gary says, I believe this administration is capable of lying about anything to save face, including the Bergdahl desertion. It's interesting in the comment that you read, Donald Trump actually advocates.
Yes, he did.
Or at least brings up the good old days when you would bring somebody out to a firing squad and actually execute them. He's calling for the execution of Bo Bergdahl.
The one thing that everybody, I think, agrees on is that he may have defected, but it was not originally intentional, which means he wouldn't qualify for execution.
Right.
I do understand his argument, though. If you believe the administration is forcing these generals to take a certain point of view, then I buy your point of view.
He should be doing some sort of jail. And the president did have a celebration in the Rose Garden with his parents.
With his
Yes,
parents,
he did.
yeah, it would be a lot of
And his father
eating
did not
crow
give us
if they
reason
had
to
go. No
feel
way.
better
Are
about
you
it all.
kidding?
Right, and Secretary Rice did say that he served with honor and distinction. I mean, it's just, he has to, there's no ramifications here, no accountability,
we still
and who
need to
knows
hear
what
all the
Marines
facts.
lost their lives searching for him,
We,
like in
we,
Saving Private Ryan.
we still need to hear all the facts.
Okay,
I
just
feel
one
like
quick
we
thought on that,
haven't.
Noah.
No, his platoon mates allege that individuals who went out searching for him were attacked, and some actually died in combat trying to recover him, and that deserves to be addressed.
Although the Pentagon is saying that there's absolutely no proof of that. Don't know, but that's what they're saying.
Interesting. You're up.
Okay, here's a comment about President Obama's plan to use an executive order to change gun legislation. Kitty says, Obama is trying very hard to make as many changes to our country before he is out of office. He wants to be unrecognizable when he is done. Oh, he wants it to be, unrecognizable when he is done. Huh? You might be right. At least you acknowledge that he plans to leave office after 2 terms.
You know what's amazing, though? I thought that after the Democrats lost the Senate in 2014. All right, now they don't have 2/3 of the government, basically.
Right.
I thought he is a complete lame duck because he had big ticket items. He's not going to get anything through, and he finds ways to do it. I'm not praising it. I don't agree with anything that he's doing,
Right.
but he is active and he's resilient. He's the dog who won't let go of the frisbee.
Well, and it's setting the ground for the next president. I mean, if you can do all these kind of things by executive order, we need to be very careful as to who it is that we're electing.
Yep, and Hillary Clinton just evoked that. Said, okay, you know what, gun rights? Okay, I'm going to evoke executive order. That's the new play now because Congress is so unpopular. Scary is a good word to describe it. Okay, do we have any other? Yes, we do. More than 80 million Americans, this is actually me teasing something, make up the baby boom generation. And astoundingly, many of them have done little planning for retirement. The Baby Boomer Survival Guide is here to help boomers prepare with money-saving tips and valuable advice like bumping up your Social Security checks, the best states to move to, not Jersey, and information on key health screenings to improve longevity. Yes, the baby boom generation can thrive in retirement, and this guide explains how. Rick is a baby boomer.
Rick is a baby boomer, and let me tell you, this is a useful. I actually looked through this book.
You did?
I did. It's useful. It is a little bit trickier than you think. Getting ready for Medicare, understanding how to do all these things. I just signed up for Medicare. You know, it takes some time. It's worth doing a little research. You'll be happy you did.
Well, there you go, a free plug. And to see the free offer for the Baby Boomer Survival Guide, simply visit newsmax.com/boomerbook or call toll free at 1-800-251-7619. That's 1-800-251-7619. Up next, it's happy time, people. It's time for Yay or Nay. We have a potpourri of interesting topics. You're not going to want to go anywhere.